what we're doing in this dimly lit work area here is we are going to look at the check valve, which is down in there. I'll shine this light on it. So that check valve's right there on top of the vacuum pump, right at the end of that line. So the check valve screws into the vacuum pump, the line screws into the check valve. So we've got an issue of no vacuum on here, and so what we are going to do is take this line off. We've got a fitting right here. Let's take that off. We've got to undo this Allen head bolt here, and then we're going to have to loosen the line right there. We can pull the line off, and then we can take that check valve out. Now, I had this off yesterday, or day before yesterday, and I checked, and this is your first source of vacuum. So if you can get on here and check for vacuum, you know, you're eliminating any vacuum leaks. And so I got on right here, no vacuum. And so we've got some kind of an issue, either in that check valve or in the vacuum pump, that's preventing us from making vacuum. So we're going to start off by checking that check valve. So let me take this out. I think it's a 6mm. Yep, 6mm. So I'll loosen that up, and then I think that's a 17 and a 19. So I'll have to hold the 19 and get a 17 and break that line loose. So let me get this line off, and then once I get that line off, I'm going to pull that check valve out. Alright, I was wrong. It was a 19 and a 21. I actually used a 7/8 instead of a 21. Don't have the 21 with me, I didn't grab it. Here's the check valve, and it is not holding pressure. I'm going to see if I can clean it up. I don't know if it's just, it looks pretty grungy. So I don't know if it's just dirty or if it has failed, but I can suck and blow through it. You can tell sucking through it goes better, but blowing, it's got a little bit of a resistance, but it's not sealing. So we're going to clean that up and see if that makes a difference. We'll clean it up, put it back on there. Alright, we got the line back on there. I did not hook everything else up. Maybe we'll just start this on here, but we're going to end up unscrewing it anyway, just to we'll check vacuum. I'm just going to put my finger over it. I don't have my vacuum pump out here, but let's get some of this stuff out of the way, and we'll start this thing up. This will be one of the first cold starts. Well, besides when I first, okay, cold. It's not cold out here, so it's not a cold start. And I have not tightened this bolt down, but I just stuck it in there because if this is bad, it just doesn't work. Oh, one other thing, that check valve, it's better. It's still leaking a little bit. I think it's enough where the pump should be able to build up some vacuum. So I think we should see some vacuum if the pump's good. My next step would be either to go and replace that valve, but I think before I did that, I would go ahead and I might try a junkyard pump, which would have another valve on it, of course. So I can get a junkyard pump for I think $27, and just that, and that would include the check valve. It's not saying it's good on junkyard, but that just that check valve new is over $100. So it's kind of sealing. It's better than it was. So we're going to start it up, see if we've got some vacuum on it. Like I said, this will be one of the first cold starts. I don't think the glow plugs are working. The light before, when we were cranking it cold, and the glow plug light would come on and just go right back out. So I don't think the glow plugs are working, so this will be kind of a cold start, and this battery is not very good, and I've been fighting battery connections on it, and the bolts, the clamp bolts on the battery are froze up, and I don't want to strip it out, so they're kind of beat on there. The previous owner did that, and I've had to wiggle them a little bit. So we don't have good battery connection. We don't have that great of a battery. Let's see how it's going to start. Let's see if I get the key. So it's probably not going to start too easy with our battery issues and our glow plug issues. See, we got no glow plug light. We got no glow plugs coming on. It started right up. I don't know if that light's not working. It started right up. Ran a little rough starting up, but it started right up. That's not bad. Alright. We have vacuum. No vacuum. I can't do this two hands. I'm going to rev this thing up. I can't rev it up and check for vacuum, so I'm going to do that. We've got just a little bit of vacuum. I don't think we got enough to, no, not enough vacuum for our power brakes. Let's see. Of course, we could have leaks too. Who knows, you know? I think now I need to get a vacuum gauge on it and see how much we're actually putting out. So, a little bit of blow by, but not too bad. Alright, so we're going to have to dig further into this issue and see if we can figure out what's going on. with everything unplugged except the brake booster. That could not get on right there. You can see that check valve leaking back. I think our pump is actually good. It goes down to 0 when I do the brakes, so. I think our issue is that check valve. So I'm conflicted on whether I should get another pump. Alternator belt keeps squealing. You'll hear a sharp little chirp. Well, we got another split on the vacuum line. I didn't realize that I was doing this in the dark. Cap in here. They've got all kinds of rigging going on with the vacuum line. They bypassed the amplifier. And who knows what else. Maybe it's the check valve. I'll cover that. Because it is building up. A little sluggish accelerating. I'm pretty sure we probably got some clogged fuel filters. Check valve's getting a little bit better, but it's still not holding. So I'm kind of conflicted on what to do. Probably, if the junkyard has a thing, I'll go ahead and get another whole other vacuum pump before I order a new check valve, just because it's cheaper and these vacuum pumps are getting harder to find. So if I find one, I should probably get it just to have it, even if that pump's okay. And I may pull the check valve off, and if it's good, of course, you know, this would be good, but I'm going to leave that vacuum gauge hooked up there, and we are going to quit for tonight. wasn't holding, held my finger over that, so it will not, it's not building up pressure. But that proves, I think, that the piston in the vacuum pump is probably good, because it will pump up. It's just, it's not holding because it's not getting, or it's not, that check valve's leaking back. So I think we've got potential. So anyway, thanks for watching.